Alright, what's up, Boy Blue? Um, I really think a lot of what you're talking about, even still, kind of contradicts my beliefs in general, contradicts my way of looking at things, my way of analyzing things. But first, to answer one question, do I believe in aliens? Well, kind of. I mean, well, yeah, I believe in aliens. Like, you do realize I live in Los Angeles, right? Like, I mean, I pretty much see aliens every freaking day. I live in Los Angeles. Oh, wait, you meant the space kind. God, that sounded really insensitive. No, I'm just messing with you, man. Do I believe in aliens? Yeah, pretty much I do. Because I don't believe, like, I believe in the plausibility of aliens. First of all, let's define it. I guess you're talking about extraterrestrial life, kind of like life outside of this, I don't know if you basically mean off, basically somewhere besides this planet, besides this solar system. Any life outside of that. I think it's possible because if you look at how expansive the universe really is, and even with the conditions required to allow for life to exist, there would still be multiple planets that would have the ability to have the conditions for life to be able to exist on a planet. Now, the question is, when you're talking about the origin of life, what would it take to replicate the origin of life on another planet? And to give such a number is very difficult to do because of the little we understand about the origin of life itself. So I really think that yes, it's very plausible that there could be life on other planets. I've done, from the little bit of research I've done, yeah, I think that it's very plausible that there could be life on other planets. As for the little green guys and UFOs, no. As for anything spiritual, I guess, or like, I don't know how to explain like spiritual, but like outside of like this dimension, no. Okay. So you're talking about like spiritual realms and other dimensions, and I don't see any evidence for it. Maybe you do. Maybe you've experienced evidence for it. I've known people that have told me they've seen either demons or spirits or whatever. I just haven't really delved into that much. I haven't really taken much of a look into it. I should a little bit more. I haven't looked much into the paranormal, but I haven't seen anything conclusive from when I have. Um, but I think really, like, if we're going to talk about other dimensions, I guess you could say, like, other existence, other planes of existence outside of our own, they really have no bearing on reality unless we have some way of contacting another side. For example, like, we can't say that something does or doesn't exist because it doesn't matter how many other dimensions exist. It doesn't matter how much we can span out. If we have no way of understanding it, we're all just making a bunch of guesses. We're all just saying a bunch of maybes if we have no way of contacting with it. And I think most of the way of contacting with any other side, the way of contacting with any sort of supernatural, seems a little bit of bogus to me. Like, you have to have some sort of like faith in it. Everything has to have faith, you can't ever just find proof. And that's kind of a weakness, I think. Like, everything takes some faith, and then you'll experience the majesty. Then you'll experience how amazing it is. That's not how the scientific method works. I mean, if anything, it's just a hypothesis, but you have to at least be skeptical and doubtful. And I'm skeptical and doubtful about the spiritual realm. I'm skeptical and doubtful about, about demons, about spirits. I'm skeptical and doubtful about all of that, about ghosts, about the paranormal. All of it I'm skeptical and doubtful about. And if someone can show me evidence, I'm willing to take a sincere look at it. And I think that that's all you can expect. I think that's the best way of going about things is to take a sincere look at things. You don't have to believe in something. You just have to take a sincere look at it. That's having an open mind. And it really bothers me when people say I don't have an open mind because I don't just accept a certain idea, because I don't just accept it as reality, because I don't accept there are ghosts. If I'm not willing to look into it, if I'm not willing to look at what they have to say about it, then I'm having a closed mind. But just because I haven't come to the same conclusion as someone else doesn't make me closed-minded at all. All that would make me closed-minded is if I wasn't willing to look into their viewpoint. I actually have a friend, and this is completely on another subject. We are arguing about gay marriage. And I could call him closed-minded because he doesn't believe in gay marriage, but he's smart. He has an interesting point, and I think that, the debate we've had, and I may somehow be able to link you guys to it. I don't know how. Not on this video, though, so don't just wait for it, you know. The debate we had was a very good debate. And think of how much it would have got ruined if we just throw it out the whole "you're closed-minded" or whatever at him. And he's a good guy, you know, like he's not a homophobe. He doesn't hate any people. He just has a different idea than me. And I think that sometimes it takes that's having an open mind, is the ability to look at other people's ideas. So, you know, it's like you kind of hoping that I can grasp the concept of an afterlife or something spiritual. Well, if I do grasp it, and eventually, you know, I'm not saying I won't grasp it, but like I just don't see evidence for it. You know, if I saw evidence, I would say that. But I'm not gonna sit here and say there's no way that it's real. I'm not gonna say there's no way there's an afterlife. I actually hope there's an afterlife. I just don't see any evidence that there is. You know, I think it would be cool if there was stuff that outside of this, and I would agree that there are things we don't understand. I just don't like it when people make false claims to it. I just don't think people should say just because there's something we don't understand, try to put any terms on it that aren't already existent. Try to fit pieces together when there aren't many pieces to fit together at all. It's all just a bunch of assumptions and theories. Not scientific theories, but like, you know, bogus theories, basically. So that's just my idea. You know, if you want to present me some proof of something, you know, I'm here. I'm willing to take a look at it. But I'm not gonna just believe it. That's just not the way that I think or the person that I am. I'm willing to look into things and really analyze and think about things, but I'm not just gonna buy it. So it's Spike here. Peace out. Whoop whoop and much clown love, family.